given myself a really big personal challenge for 2023, and that's to ride the Munda Biddi Trail. It's a bike trail or a cycle trail that runs from about 30 kilometres east of the city of Perth in Western Australia to the south coast and the city of Albany, and it's about 1,000 kilometres. Here we are at the northern terminus for the Munda Biddi track, and we're heading off. It's going to be a beautiful day out here. There's not a cloud in the sky. It is as windy as, but I think it'll settle down as the day moves on. You can just hear the birds out here. Looking forward to this. First section of tracks from the Mundaring town site down to the Weir, and it's mostly downhill, about 200 metres drop, and it's really early in the morning, shadows are long and the sun's sort of flickering through the trees, and I've already missed a couple of beautiful kangaroos that were just sitting off to the side and startled me as I rode past, so eyes open and keep an eye out for them, I guess. And it's mostly a bauxite track, so it's like riding on marbles. You just got to keep your eyes open for any sort of bumps in the trail, because you hit the brakes on this stuff and you're just sort of skittering along. Great little downhill runs though, following the pipeline down by the looks of things. So we're heading towards Mundaring Weir. Mundaring Weir is a sort of a historic icon in Western Australia. Brilliant engineer by the name of C.Y. O'Connor, I guess, is ultimately responsible for the building of the weir and the water pipeline that ran out to the goldfields, and that was a real lifeline to get water out into that sort of parched internal part of WA. Okay, I've just had my first fall for the day. In fact, first fall on this bike. This gravel is really treacherous under the wheels, and you just can't be complacent with it. I got a bit carried away on that last piece of track coming down and paid the price for it. I think the biggest dent was to my ego. Other than feeling a little stiff and sore in a couple of spots, everything's okay. Hey, one of the interesting things was that my watch picked up the fall and started to alarm and asked me if I was okay, and you hit the relevant button and it turned the alarm off. But it's great to see that the fall sensor actually works so well. Anyway, a short stop, back on the bike, and off we go. So a little more care to be taken on the rest of the track, I think. Just the most beautiful terrain. Gets this little section here, and it winds its way around the edge of the valley. After my last spill, I'm taking it super easy. How good is this day? It's just amazing, isn't it? This is the turn point. This is Mount Gunjin, 400 metres. Check the wind out. Blowing pretty strong up here. So from Mundaring I started at about 300 metres, went down to 100 near the weir and climbed back up to 400. So it's pretty cool. And since I've been here I've seen 2 other mountain bikers come up, and the peak of this mount is just jam full of trails. Yeah, you can see around here each of the trails coming to a head at the top of the mount. I'm told, just talking to one of the guys, that some of them are pretty good fun too, so not quite sure which way I'll go back yet, but we'll see. I'm about to pack up and head down to the Mundaring Weir Hotel for a beer. Until next time, 6 words: exercise often, be curious, enjoy life. See you next time. Bye-bye.